Okay, I'm back. Today we're at Spadina and Dundas, and we're gonna go south on Spadina, on the west side. And then we're gonna make a lefty onto Adelaide, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Let's do it, people. Let's do it. Woo! There's a 510 streetcar right there. Wilson Square right here. South on Spadina. Beautiful day. Just enough sun. Just enough wind, keep me cool. And I'll see if I can walk into this, get this walk going here. This guy's selling a lot of old cameras. A lot of old cameras. If you want some old electronics, you know. Garage sale. It seems like you can find a lot of old cameras down there, and old camera cases. And we got a cop in a hurry. Woohoo! Let's see what's doing. There he goes. Woo-wee! Somebody is probably in a knife fight or something. Let's check out the statue over here, people, which is usually covered in pigeon poop. They clean it like once a month. If they don't clean it, you won't see this guy, I swear. Anyways, it seems like it's nice and clean today. All right. This here is the Chinatown Center. The Chinatown Center. You can check and see I've done a video of the Chinatown Center and Dragon Mall up the street there. Sullivan Street, right over there. Still going south on Spadina. A lot of wholesale stores down here.
I am now.
A little music playing. I hope I didn't get a copyright strike on that. Anyways, let's continue on. It's crazy. Woohoo! I just tripped, people. I just tripped. It wasn't enough to make me do a cartwheel, regain my balance, but it was enough to embarrass a little bit. Sometimes there's something in the road that hooks your foot. Yeah. Woohoo! The wind is kicking up. I don't have the wind muff on. I don't have the windies on. So sorry about the crackling sound. Just this little wind tunnel right here. It's not this windy. But once again, we're in a wind tunnel. Woohoo! It's cooling me off though. When you start these walks, you start to warm up. Because you got a backpack on and you're moving. It's good to feel a little wind go past you. Okay. Still going south on Spadina. Might have to put the battery pack on. I do believe that I will see how it goes. We're coming up to Queen Street. Oh, somebody went over a water bottle. Shouldn't toss water bottles on the street. Still building over there. It's gonna be like that for a few years. Woohoo! A Coke truck is in a hurry.
I really want to land.
Life in the city, people. Life in the city. Okay, so this is Queen Street, and that's Queen Street in a west direction, and that's Queen Street in an east direction. Okay, we're gonna work our way down to Adelaide. At that point, I'll make a decision if I'm going to actually continue on Adelaide or not. I'll see what my battery situation is. Question is, do I want to walk on the west side or the east side on Spadina? Okay, we'll find out when I get to the other side. Look at this old Mercedes right in front of us, right there. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, let's continue on. I was going to cross the street, but there's enough light on this side. All right. There's the 510 emptying out, taking people in. Woo! We're getting into another wind tunnel.
There's like a bunch of.
Woo! The hustle and the bustle. This is Richmond Street. What do we got going on, people? There's a lot of cop action going on today. Right now, I mean. Whoever it is moving pretty quick. Oh boy. Richmond Street, west direction, and Richmond Street, east direction. Still going south on Spadina. Yep. This is Toronto, Ontario, Canada, people. So So leave in the comments as to when was the last time you were in on Spadina Avenue. What do you think of the vibe coming off Spadina Avenue? Oh, yes. So we're coming up to Adelaide West. I will make a lefty onto Adelaide, which is going east. I will go for a little walk along Adelaide. Adelaide, the car traffic goes east, one way. What side should I go on? I think I'll cross, and I will go on the south side of Adelaide. More cops coming. What the hell's going on, people? They're just flying all over the place today. Here comes another one. Oh, let's cross. Oh boy, just in time to get clipped by that cop. Woohoo! Woohoo! There comes the cop running. Holy guacamole. Something doing? Is there something going on down here? What the hell? Oh, it looks like a protest, maybe? People, is this a breaking story? What the hell's going on here, people? A lot of music, though. Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we've walked in a protest. Let's see what's doing. Oh my. I think it's I'm not quite sure what it is. Okay, didn't expect to see this, but there's a bit of a protest going on. Now, I'm right in the thick of things. One thing about the city, you can walk around and all of a sudden you walk in and you're in the middle of a protest. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, let's get back to Adelaide. I think they're going to be going on Adelaide, looks like. There's no signage saying what's going on. Maybe it's a celebration of something, I don't know. Anyways, people, let's, I hope I didn't get dinged with a copyright strike. Oh my God, no. Anyways, let's keep going. And I'm going to try and walk as fast as I can so I don't get dinged with a copyright strike. Oh no, they're following me. I gotta keep talking now, whether I like it or not. Okay, let's go. So, all right, we're on Adelaide, and it looks like I'm the leader of this protest. Well, I don't know if it's a parade or a protest. I keep saying protest, but it could be just a parade. I don't know. I didn't see the signage as to what's going on, but it seemed like they're pretty happy. And anyways, all I know is I gotta distance myself from that music. Copyright strike. YouTube don't care. And I gotta keep talking. Okay. So anyways, I got a pair of shoes on that it's time to replace. And I buy these shoes at a particular place. I'm not going to say which one it is. And I've been doing it for about almost 25 years. And these shoes are really cheap. I pick them up for like maybe $30. When I started picking them up, they were $13. Now you're saying, what kind of shoes would that be? Well, anyways, of course they're not expensive shoes, but the soles on these things are so thick and comfortable. It's like you're walking in air. Okay? So they last me about maybe anywhere from 9 months to a year, and then they just disintegrate. But within that time, my feet are happy. My right knee never hurts unless I have crappy shoes. Now, the reason I buy these shoes is because if I buy expensive shoes or I buy cheap shoes, they wear off just as fast. Okay? So I decided to buy cheap shoes. But these shoes are excellent. I'm not going to tell you what they are or where they are or whatever. I'm getting to the point as to why I'm telling you this story. We're coming up to Peter Street here. This is Adelaide. Now, I have to buy some new shoes. And now that the way the economy is and people looking for bargains and whatever, all the people that can't afford shoes have found these shoes and the store that I buy it from, and it's very hard to get them now. As soon as they hit the shelves, they're gone. I think even like some small stores buy them all up and sell them in their store for, maybe double the price. So right now my right knee is humming a little bit. It'll stop as soon as I get proper shoes, which is this particular shoes, and I'm going from store to store. Only one store sells it. Trying to find these things, and when I get there, it's just dust. I'm going, oh my God. Like the last time I bought these, it took me about 2 weeks to finally find one. I had to do a COVID operation. And I found these shoes, and I said to myself, oh my God, at least in about a year or so, I'll worry about trying to find more. But anyway, it's that time now, and it's really annoying, and it's creating a little desperation. Still going east on Adelaide, people, with a lot of wind. Oh my God. Holy guacamole. Now I'm desperate. So when something is good and it creates a desperation, the next time I see it, I'm buying like 3 pairs. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna buy one and I'll buy 3, because I don't want to go through this crap again. You know what I mean? And anyways, this all ties into nothing is what it used to be or seems to be. Everything that you thought was reliable is gone. Once upon a time, when we were growing up, we thought that Simpsons and Sears and Hudson's Bay and Zellers and Woolco and all the stores would be around for the rest of our lives, and they're all gone. Okay? There's certain creams and ointments and items you've bought for 2 decades, 3 decades, and then one day you go into the store, it's not there anymore. When you ask the person who's stocking the shelves, they'll look in the eye and say they've never sold it. Meanwhile, you've bought it there for 20, 25 years. My life is being erased. Oh yeah! Oh, breaking story. My life is being erased before my eyes. You know, Hudson's Bay gone. It's like a. Who would think that Hudson's Bay is gonna go? You know, but they're gone. You know, it's almost like I'm in a twilight zone. I'm in a point. Oh my God! I should have run off that light. Wasn't concentrating telling the story. Look at this poor guy. I think I have problems. This guy's got his home on a cart. Anyways, help the homeless, people. Help the homeless. Right now, my doctor is retired, my dentist retired, my banker is retired, My lawyer is retired. Everybody that I've always been one telephone call away from, needing services, retired. All the stores I remember are gone. The schools I remember, I think one is still around. My one elementary school is still around, but everything else is a condo or, a Subway sandwich shop. So right now I'm in the twilight zone. It's like, what the hell? Everything's being erased. Look at those condos over there, people. Look at these condos. Oh my god. Woohoo! Life in the city, people. Life in the city. So it's almost like I gotta start from scratch sometimes, But just don't relax anymore, because there's so many people coming into the country and changing things that everything that you thought will always be there when you need it, you better check up. If there's certain ointments and stuff that you like, or certain creams, or certain whatever, you better check every once in a while, because if you buy it like once every 8 or 9 months or a year or so, you better, it works for you and that you need it or whatever, you better check up, because when the person who stocks the shelves and knows about that product retires, leaves, or quits, the next person coming in that don't speak English ain't going to order that because they don't think it's needed. Meanwhile, there's a lot of people. I'll give you an example. I used to buy this product called dental tape. It's dental floss, but really thick, and it's for people who have larger gaps between their teeth. The little straight dental floss doesn't flick everything out, you know what I mean? I'm a flosser, but this tape does. So Johnson's & Johnson's used to make this. The Rockin' Horse Saloon over there, people. Dublin calling over there. So Johnson's & Johnson's used to make, oh my god, I missed the light. I dropped the ball. Used to make this, still does actually. And one day I go to buy this dental tape and it's not there. And sometimes that happens because a lot of people buy it and they're just out of stock. But I noticed like it was out of stock for a lot longer than it usually is. And so I went from store to store, Shoppers Drug Mart, looking for this thing. And each person I talked to was like, oh, we never sold it. Oh, I never seen it. Like, what the hell? I've been buying this thing for 25 years. Another product, And finally I got someone who knew what was going on. He said, no, they discontinued it in Canada. We don't carry it anymore. I'm going, what? That stuff always sold. It wasn't a situation where it didn't sell. It always sold. And I remember a few places I went to, I saw people in the aisle, the dental aisle, the toothpaste aisle, milling around. I'm going, you looking for dental tape? They go, yeah, where is it? I go, well, I don't work here and they don't carry it anymore. What? They're shocked. I think it was selling and there's another product I thought would last forever, always be there. It's sold all the time, but no, gone, And they still sell it in the U.S. I made a trip to the U.S. In the winter of last year, sorry. And I went into one of the stores, I forget the name of the store, and some pharmacy as usual, just like Shoppers Drug Mart, and I bought a bag full of them. I bought them back. It should last me, probably another 10 years. That's how much I bought, But yeah, that's what's going on with a lot of people, It's like the city you grew up in the city that you remember, and the products you bought and buy are just disappearing or discontinued, or the knowledge of that product is not being passed on to the next person stocking the shelves, And you look at Hudson's Bay, for example. All these stores went under because the population changed, and they've ordered the same product, type of product, for 100 years. And in the last 40 years or so, it's a lot of things have changed, and those products are not being bought by the new people coming into the country, and sales go down, and then they got another kick in the head from online sales. Oh, am I going to make this light, people? Oh my God. Oh, let's see if I can do it. Oh my God. Okay. You know, another kick from online sales, and Simcoe Street, people. Simcoe going south, and Simcoe going north. Okay. Yeah. And you know, the rest is history. No adaptation, and you know, gone. I don't know. But it was sad, as I said, it was still sad. It takes a little out of you to see Hudson's Bay go, you know. Anyways, we'll see. I mean, they always talk of like a comeback, but they ain't coming back because the people who are at the top of Hudson's Bay have given up. You know what I mean? Those people that say, you know what, I'm gonna grab what I need to grab, sell my stock or whatever, and get the hell out of there. You know, you need those people, you know, but those people are gone. So whenever these stores go under, and they always say, well, maybe it might be revived by somebody else. No. Look what they did with Zellers. Let's try and revive Zellers, and gonzo. Same thing with Zellers. Okay, so right now we're at University Avenue. That's University Avenue North, and that's University Avenue South. Okay. Sad. So the moral of the story is, you know, don't relax, because somebody is coming here to eat your breakfast. Okay. Somebody's coming here to eat your breakfast, and you know, you think, oh, as I said, you can't relax. You gotta protect your spot where you are, and make sure that what you have is protected, and you can get at it, and know where to buy it, and keep it going, because life's always changing, and it's changing really fast. So many people are lost, and yeah, still going east on Adelaide. I'm trying to pick a spot to end this thing, because it's time to end this thing. What are we coming up to? Is that Bay Street? We'll see. But anyways, let me pan the area. Let me pan it, and keep walking. Oh, sorry, not Bay. This is York Street. Yorkie. So people, I'm going to enter York Street. Right in front of the local public eatery right here. And so please like and subscribe, and I'll make more vids when I get a chance. Thanks for coming along this walk. And I'm going to go and try and find me some shoes. If I don't find no shoes, you're not going to get any vlogs. You're not going to hear me ramble, because I ain't walking with uncomfortable shoes. Too hard in the one knee I have there that, oh my God, it's going to run. It's okay, it doesn't really matter. This walk's over anyways. Okay, I'm going to shut it down, people.